Hello guys, we're firing it up with some more Phoenix Fly today. Yeah, we have another story time. So let's get into it. What is this story time about, you might ask? It's about elementary school story. More importantly, my bathroom story. So, let me explain this real quick. Right? Since I'm not sure any of you guys really understand where I'm coming from. I have enhanced hearing, right? Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but my hearing is enhanced in a way that, like, for example, right? When I flushed a toilet when I was younger, I'd run out of the bathroom, right? Like covering my ears, right? It was very I was very little at the time, right? So I'd run out of the bathroom like covering my ears, right? And yeah. So the first time I used the bathroom at a school, right? This was when I was like in preschool, bruh. So I used the bathroom when I was at preschool, right? And stuff like that. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but see, due to this habit, I have it in my mind that everybody experiences this, which was honestly kind of, well, I want to say stupid, but it was a child me, so I mean, I guess I can let it slide. I don't know why I'm saying this like I'm another person. I'm not, but hey, whatever works. Whatever works. So yeah. No, but seriously, when I did this back in the day, right? I don't know why I'm saying back in the day like I'm an old person, but I guess that's what we're doing now. Real quick though, pause the video. Don't you just find this a little strange? Like, I do story times like this. Right? Or like I do like videos like this where I'm like doing it alone most of the time, if not all the time, right? And I'm pretty what are the right words? It feels like I'm talking to myself. Especially since my viewer base isn't the most big viewer base. It really does feel like I'm talking to myself, but here we are. Anyway, back to the story, since we got a little sidetracked. Okay, not a little sidetracked, a lot sidetracked, but you get the point. Let me take these glasses off again, because sometimes they bother me. Okay. Oh my god. I arrived in Cairo with a bad case of jet lag. Yup, did that. I'm still talking to myself. Anyway. Alright. So, now, I guess let's just get into this story, back into the story. So, I went into the bathroom like I would normally do. I did my business, and when I flush, I just get ready to like run out of the bathroom, right? So imagine a preschooler. Okay, imagine a preschooler bracing himself, right, for like the flush. He flushes, then covers both of his ears, and runs straight out of the bathroom. That was what I did. That was what I did exactly. As you can see, I wasn't the brightest tool in the shed. But little did I know that I would be running into a teacher, right? And I mean, like, I ran straight smack dab into a teacher. I don't remember which teacher this was. It was a long time ago, and I don't remember her face, right? In the specific situation, right? It wasn't a teacher I knew, I don't think. Or probably wasn't a teacher I knew all too well at the time. since I was in preschool, so I was getting really acquainted to the school. So I don't remember which teacher this specifically was, but I do remember the teacher looked at me and like she looked at me as if like why was this random kid running out of the bathroom? Meanwhile, I think everybody does this, right? Like whenever they go to the bathroom, I just think people cover their ears. Like child me is thinking, oh yeah, no, people definitely cover their ears every single time they go to the bathroom because it's terrifying, right? That was what little me was thinking, right? However, this adult was thinking, why is this mentally deranged kid running out of the bathroom like he's running out of an analog horror skit? I don't know where I got analog horror skit from. Well, that's a personality in my videos because I don't have a script because I'm not that smart. Did I just roast myself? Whatever. So, like I was saying, this teacher just straight looked at me like, I thought they put kids in special classrooms when they in cases like these, right? Or more or less, she just thought, why is this mentally insane kid here? Meanwhile, me trying to literally explain to her like, bruh, it does this every single time I go to the restroom. Doesn't it happen for you? Right? I swear to God, she went in and out of that experience thinking I was the weirdest. Meanwhile, it was my enhanced hearing because I hear the flush more than other people. So imagine how that sounded to child me, bro. That sounded like literal nightmare fuel. That sounded like to me that sounded like literal nightmare fuel. And that is my embarrassing elementary school bathroom story. Now, of course, at the time, Easter egg, by the way. At the time, I don't know when the teacher actually like made it, right? If that makes any sense, right? Like if it makes any sense for you guys, the teacher, right? Like I don't know if like I'm saying a bunch of things that don't make sense right now. Do you guys ever get that? You don't say a bunch of things that make sense? So you know this isn't scripted. But yeah, anyway. Comedic relief, I know. But yeah, basically, I didn't know what this teacher like got, right? Years later, I found out it was due to my enhanced hearing. Like when I was in 7th grade. I didn't know this until I got to 7th grade. Imagine that. By the way, 7th grade was like 2 years ago, by the way. Right? Like I was just in 9th grade, right? So it's 8th grade, so 3 years ago, right? I learned this stuff 3 years ago. Oh, by the way, I'm going on to 10th grade after this summer. Woo woo. I know. So yeah. Overall, I do feel like the teacher probably got notified of it, right? Teacher probably got notified that I'm like an IEP student, right? Because I had to have an IEP for like me having enhanced hearing, because that obviously get in the way at one point or another. And you know how much that can get in the way. At least if you're an IEP student, you probably know how much things like that can get in the way, right? Like you not being able to focus or stuff like that. You know, just enhanced senses make you unable to focus, right? So that's why it had to be included in my IEP, right? So the woman didn't know I was an IEP student. Nah, she probably knows now. Like she probably knows about it now. But like back then, no, I don't think she knew. I'm pretty sure like the person who was in charge of the IEP, I don't remember who it was at my elementary school. By the way, I went to New Vistas. So yeah, no, but I don't really know who that who the teacher who was in charge of IEPs was, but she probably learned it from the IEP manager, right? About my enhanced hearing. I'm only imagining how stupid she felt, and that's my revenge. My revenge for what, you might ask? I still can't figure that out. I've been spending a whole 3 minutes stalling. I just realized that. Holy crap. Well, I mean, it's 10 minutes now. Hey, we've passed the 10-minute mark. You know, people don't probably care about that in YouTube videos, but I can't be any more ecstatic for some reason. Why? Because I am mentally and physically deranged. I did something so weird to my mic, bro. I'm playing around with the thing. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, my mic's broken. Probably not the actual thing. Like if I did this, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be actually broken, but whatever. Hey! I can talk into it like this, like I'm talking into an actual mic. Okay, back to the story though. She probably didn't know, but back then she looked at me like I was insane. But the funny part of the story was she looked at me at the end of the story and asked, I can't tell if you're insane or if I'm missing something. Child me didn't understand this. Present me now understands it. That gotta be the most comedic thing that happened in my life. Oh, no. Leave your embarrassing stories down in the comments if you want to. I'm not forcing anybody to tell their most embarrassing secrets, okay? But like, tell any elementary school stories that like are funny down in the comments. Give me more video ideas. No. Maybe I'll mention them like as a shout out in a future video. But nah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna use them for video ideas. I'm gonna use my own trauma for video ideas, not other people's. They're my videos, not your videos. Your trauma doesn't get to be in it. I'm just wondering how my friends are gonna react to these YouTube videos when I post them. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and if you enjoyed my suffering while trying to tell a story, again, for the second time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with a friend, or wherever you can. It would help a lot, trust me. It would just help a lot. And yeah, let's hope I get better at this business, because I'm a terrible content creator right now. Oh no, I'm a lower tier content creator right now. But I am going to improve. Once I do improve, I want y'all to see it. Phoenix 5 out. What I just did. Okay, wait, no, let me actually do an outro. Wait, let me think of one. Let me think of a new outro. Yes, I'm thinking of this on the spot. Come back next time to the...
Yeah, Mr. Ali.
Yeah, I'm currently filming a
I'm sorry.
YouTube video. Oh, I want to come on the video?
لا
I was about to do the outro.
تصلي معانا العشاء.
I was about to do the outro anyway.
Okay.
But that was my grandfather. I'm currently visiting his house. Anyway, yeah, come back next time for some of this top quality content, and I'll see you all burning alive in the next one. That was a lot more corny than I would have imagined. It probably sounded wrong in a lot of ways. You like these morally sounding wrong? Come next time. I'm just going to end this before I embarrass myself. Curse me not being able to do an outro. Phoenix Fi out.